I'll explain why researchers are conducting a massive hunt across America to find hidden data centers and how this impacts every digital tool we use daily. Let me show you what's happening behind the scenes. Cybersecurity researchers are systematically mapping undisclosed data center locations nationwide. They're using advanced scanning tools like Shodan and Sensis to identify internet-connected infrastructure. These platforms reveal open ports and services running on specific IP addresses. Here's how they're doing it effectively. Researchers input specific search queries into Shodan's web interface. They target port 443 for HTTPS traffic patterns. They filter results by autonomous system numbers belonging to major cloud providers. The advanced search syntax reveals data center footprints invisible to casual observers. I'll walk you through their methodology step by step. First, they configure Sensis to scan for SSL certificates with specific organizational units. They set geographic filters to narrow results by state or metropolitan area. The certificate transparency logs expose data center naming conventions and corporate ownership structures. Let me explain why this matters for productivity tools. Hidden data centers process your Slack messages, Zoom calls, and Google Drive uploads. When researchers discover unmarked facilities, they're mapping your data's actual physical locations. This knowledge affects compliance requirements for enterprise software deployments. The scanning process uses sophisticated geolocation techniques I'll demonstrate. Researchers leverage BGP routing tables from services like Hurricane Electric's Looking Glass servers. They trace network hops using MTR and traceroute commands. Each hop reveals internet exchange points and colocation facilities. Here's a specific example from recent research. Investigators found Amazon Web Services operating 15 undisclosed edge locations across Texas. They used Shodan's SSL search feature with the query org Amazon combined with geographic coordinates. The results showed previously unknown infrastructure supporting Alexa voice processing. I'll show you how they correlate power consumption data. Researchers access Public Utility Commission filings through state government databases. They cross-reference high-voltage electrical permits with commercial property records. Facilities drawing over 10 megawatts consistently indicate data center operations. The social engineering aspects are equally important to understand. Teams create fake LinkedIn profiles targeting data center technicians and facility managers. They join industry-specific Facebook groups discussing cooling systems and backup generators. Employees inadvertently reveal facility locations through casual conversations and job postings. Let me explain the satellite imagery analysis techniques researchers employ. They subscribe to commercial services like Planet Labs for daily updated imagery. They configure automated alerts for new construction in industrial zones. The distinctive cooling tower arrangements and electrical substation configurations identify data center installations immediately. Here's how they're using network latency measurements strategically. Researchers deploy measurement nodes across different geographic regions using RIPE Atlas probes. They ping major cloud service endpoints while monitoring response times. Unusually fast responses indicate previously unknown nearby infrastructure. The domain name investigation process reveals fascinating patterns I'll outline. Teams use bulk WHOIS databases from services like Domain Tools and Security Trails. They search for registration patterns matching known data center naming conventions. Corporate subsidiaries often register domains months before facility announcements. Physical reconnaissance remains crucial despite digital scanning capabilities. Researchers drive industrial corridors looking for unmarked buildings with extensive cooling equipment. They photograph electrical infrastructure and count fiber optic cable installations. Security camera density and perimeter fencing styles indicate data center probability. The financial investigation angle provides additional confirmation of hidden facilities. Teams analyze corporate tax filings and property assessment records. They track real estate transactions involving shell companies and data center operators. Equipment delivery schedules from major vendors like Cisco and Dell frequently expose operational timelines. Here's why this research affects your daily productivity workflows. When using project management tools like Asana or Monday.com, your data might process through these unmarked facilities. Understanding actual server locations helps optimize performance settings and data residency requirements. The regulatory implications are becoming increasingly serious for enterprise users. European GDPR compliance requires knowing exact data processing locations. California's Privacy Rights Act imposes similar geographic restrictions. Hidden data centers complicate legal compliance auditing processes. Let me show you the broader security implications researchers are uncovering. Undisclosed facilities create blind spots in national infrastructure protection strategies. Foreign investment in American data center operations raises espionage concerns. Critical business applications depend on infrastructure lacking proper governmental oversight. This investigation methodology continues evolving as companies improve their operational security practices. However, the fundamental techniques I've outlined remain effective for mapping America's hidden digital infrastructure systematically.